We started off as a youth development and youth empowerment organization. We were in track to build a high school, and then the pandemic hits. Everything needs to shut down. We made a decision to defy the order to shut down. We opened our doors as a new freedom store that no longer carried books, but now began to carry food. We had no idea that 50 people would turn into almost 450 people standing in line every Tuesday for radical distribution of food. We weren't ready for that, but we got ourselves ready.
It's something beautiful and special when you can live in the same community that you grew up with and serve. One of my favorite things about doing this work is connecting with the people.
I first started helping people at the Freedom Store do registration. So I was really in contact with community and I was able to do face-to-face communication. I really enjoyed that part because I got to hear of people sharing their gratitude for what we were doing and the other needs that they had.
It's a particular section of our community in East Oakland that oftentimes get forgotten. They don't speak one language, they speak multiple languages. So now you're without a job, you have menial access to healthcare, there's fear on the news every day, the death toll is rising. That's what we were facing locally in East Oakland. And then it was internally combating our own fears.
En la pandemia, cuando estaba todos, la gente tiene que estar adentro en sus casas, mi casa se quemó, me quedé sin hogar, entonces a mí me dio mucho miedo. Gracias a HOMIES Empowerment, que me dio y me ofreció un trabajo, me está apoyando con mi familia. Estamos ayudando a toda clase de personas.
I got a lot of love for our staff, our volunteers that, like, on a day like this, choose to get out of bed and donate their time.
Nunca hemos parado de dar comida. Durante la pandemia, el calor, baja la lluvia, en todo momento siempre estamos ofreciendo a la comunidad.
Lunches, lunches. Loved ones, we bought food, y'all. We bought food, everybody, we bought food. Lunches, comida.
We are bringing food to encampments because many of our relatives are living under bridges and in the streets.
A team goes out and they pick up prepared hot meals. We take them out to encampments and deliver those meals to unhoused community members. And sometimes socks or blankets, some tarps and sleeping bags when we get the really heavy rains. So it's about delivering the meals and delivering the items, but really being in community with the members of the general community.
We got hygiene stuff, fresh fruit, we got sleeping bags. We got you, beloved.
I think HOMIES is really important to like the growth of the 40 by 40, which is like between Fruitvale and San Leandro and between both of the highways. I feel like that area needs help, support, and guidance, and I think we're here to do all those things.
We were able to open up a farm where we're learning to grow for ourselves and then take care of each other. It's a farm that didn't have water for 2 years. Now that farm is feeding the community.
We have water now, running water at the farm, and that's a huge, huge deal. For a really long time, we had to load the water up at another location, drive it over here, drop it off, and then pump it out to a whole bunch of different tanks, and then use those tanks gravity-fed. As soon as we got water, all of our attitudes changed. We all started projects that day. Dealing with our neighbors' issues, dealing with the trash. There's a lot of challenges that come with the farm, but I feel like well supported at HOMIES, and I feel well supported by my team.
We put these gatherings together in the summer called Town Nights. There's dunk tanks, there's jumpers, there's kids, there's elders, it's intergenerational, and we just have something called joy.
2, 3.
Joy is a form of resistance. Joy is a form of community resilience. And what HOMIES tries to do is bring joy. We turn our farm into a pumpkin patch. And kids come to an area of East Oakland that's really tough, that's riddled with a lot of challenges, and everyone's laughing and having a good time. So we create moments for community, for laughter, and for radical redistribution.
We're shifting more and more towards implementing education, helping especially youths learn about the world around them, how they can give back.
And last year, we opened our own independent high school. And there'll be new dreams to come.
Whatever the issues are, the government really can do so much more by listening and look for leaders that are doing the work.
It's very unfortunate when you become dependent on foundation and philanthropy to continue your work. We walk by faith and not always by sight. We might not see where all the resources are coming, but we just keep doing the work, innovating new ideas so that we can survive. And then after survival, we can think about thriving.
We've definitely opened ourselves up to the opportunity to become more of a resource for the community and for us to do better at what we're already doing.